everyone, my name is Saskia Zara. I'm from class 3F. Here I will interpret a podcast about gender stereotypes.
This is Katia. She was denied a job recently because her employer feared she might go on maternity leave. Taras was employed instead of Katia. For the sake of this position, he had to give up his dream job because it was poorly paid, and Taras was sure he had to earn a lot to provide for his family. Both Taras and Katia are very upset that they cannot fulfill their potential. They both suffered from gender stereotypes in society. What are gender stereotypes? They are generalized ideas about what qualities men and women should have and what social roles they should play. One such stereotype is that the role of the breadwinner in the family should be played by the husband, but the domestic chores and cooking should only be done by women. According to a UNFPA Ukraine survey, 70% of Ukrainian men believe so. Taras is one of them, although he suffers from the gender stereotypes imposed by society. The belief that raising children is a woman's responsibility can hinder women's careers. Employers do not want to hire young women and prefer to employ men. It is less likely that they will go on paternity leave. It happened with Katia, who had problems finding a job and developing her career. Another common stereotype. It is believed that women are weak and men are strong. In addition, the wife must unquestionably obey her husband, and her views are not taken into account or are considered less important. Such gender stereotypes are often a cause of violence against women. Annually, 1.1 million Ukrainian women suffer from sexual and physical violence, and this is one of the direct consequences of gender inequality. Do gender stereotypes have a right to exist? No, absolutely not. These are just wrong ideas and patterns of thinking aimed at dictating the behavior of men and women in society. Gender stereotypes limit the ability of women and men to develop their potential, pursue professional careers, and make choices about their lives. Gender stereotypes determine the value of an individual depending on their gender, which is a violation of fundamental human rights. This leads to gender inequality in society. What is the situation in Ukrainian society? On average, women's salaries in Ukraine are 22% lower than those paid to men, and only 29% of decision-making positions in Ukrainian companies are held by women. Today, there are only a little more than 20% of women among members of the Ukrainian parliament. At the same time, the parliament passes laws that influence the observance of women's rights, their lives and health. Ukraine ranks 59th out of 153 countries in terms of gender equality. What is gender equality? It is equal access for women and men to social benefits, opportunities, resources and remunerations. In a gender-equal society, women and men choose their professions by vocation, receive equal pay, and develop their careers using their skills. Such a society treats women and men with equal respect and pays close attention to their views when making decisions, adopting laws, and implementing policies. Who will benefit from gender equality? Everyone. Both men and women can be free of the pressure of society and fulfill their potential regardless of the gender roles imposed by stereotypes. Katia and Taras will be much happier and more successful in a gender-equal society because their opportunities will not depend on their gender.
Nah, podcast ini membahas bagaimana stereotip gender masih mempengaruhi kehidupan orang-orang di Ukraina. Ceritanya tentang Katia yang ditolak kerja karena dianggap nanti akan hamil dan cuti melahirkan. Lalu, posisi itu diberikan ke Taras yang sebenarnya harus mengorbankan impiannya karena merasa ia harus jadi pencari nafkah utama. Dari situ dijelaskan bahwa masyarakat masih punya anggapan lama seperti perempuan harus mengurus rumah dan anak, sedangkan laki-laki harus bekerja keras mencari uang. Akibatnya, perempuan lebih sering ditolak kerja dan bahkan mengalami kekerasan. Podcast ini juga menunjukkan bahwa di Ukraina masih ada ketimpangan besar, gaji perempuan lebih rendah dan posisi penting lebih banyak dipegang oleh laki-laki. Intinya, podcast ini membahas ketidaksetaraan gender dan bagaimana stereotip merugikan baik laki-laki maupun perempuan. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you guys.